All right, welcome back to the 10th reason why you constantly struggle with dry hair, and that could be, your synthetic hair extensions. So, protective styling, it is great, it's awesome, it can help you to grow longer hair and help you with moisture retention sometimes, but sometimes it can be counterproductive. And here's the problem with synthetic hair extensions, right? So even though synthetic hair extensions, like I said, they are awesome for our hair, especially in the winter time, or if you live in, in a harsh weather condition, right? But sometimes those synthetic hair pieces, they can cause dry hair, because sometimes they can actually suck moisture out from your hair. So what you can do instead though is that before installing your braids or whatever, you want to make sure that you moisturize and seal that hair piece. So sometimes what I would do is I would actually put oil, so coconut oil, olive oil, castor oil or whatnot, on that hair extension piece, so that way it doesn't suck away too much moisture from my hair. And after putting the hair extension piece in, I would also lightly lubricate my hair and the hair piece as well, right? And the reason why I do this is because it creates a barrier between my hair and the extension, right? So that way at least moisture can stay in my hair longer and not in the hair extension piece, right? And another thing, an extra tip or a bonus tip I want to share is that whenever you install braids, so you want to minimize the use of water-based products. So by that I mean leave-in conditioner or spray, and you want to use more oils instead to lubricate your hair. And the reason for that is because water, as we know, it'll shrink your hair, and so when your hair shrinks in the braids, it'll get tangled, right? It'll get tangled with the braids, which might make it harder to take out, which eventually means breakage. So I've actually met ladies who tell me that, whenever they have braids in their hair, they usually keep it in for about 3 weeks or so, because they can't even wash their hair in braids, because whenever they wash their hair in braids, they end up with so much tangles, breakage, knots whenever they need to take down the hair, right? So they would just put in braids for like 3 weeks or so, and then take it out and then wash their hair, right? That works way better for them. So if you have a hair texture that's like that, but you still need to moisturize your hair, what I always recommend is to use an oil-based product. So you can use shea butter, right, to lubricate and to moisturize your hair while in braids. And another tip, again, a bonus tip again will be, so for a lot of ladies, so hair extension pieces, depending on your brand, sometimes it can cause massive irritation. Massive itchy scalp that's just so uncomfortable after putting it in. And because you spend so much time and money putting in these braids, you don't want to get it messed up so quickly. So what I like to do is I would soak that hair extension piece in a bath of apple cider vinegar, and then I would dilute it a little bit with water, and then I would just leave it in to soak like for about an hour or so, and then afterwards I will wash it off with shampoo, and then I'll just put a little bit of conditioner to condition the hair, and then I would hang the hair piece to dry, and then the following day I would go get my hair braided, right? Because anytime I don't do this because I'm lazy or I forget to do it or whatnot, my scalp will just itch like mad. Like, it is crazy. So just in case you find that every time you get your hair done, right, it feels itchy, it feels uncomfortable, make sure to always do this before putting in extensions. Okay. All right. So back to you again. So let me know how your hair feels whenever you put in extensions, and how do you maintain your hair, how do you keep it moisturized while it's in a protective style, right? Let me know in the comment section below.